How's it going, everybody? Welcome to New England Veteran, and I've got a fun interview today. I am with Steven. Steven, thank you for coming on the podcast.
You're welcome, Paul.
And so you have a lot of military service in your family. I mean, it's multi-generational. Your grandfather, your father, you have a sister who served in the military. To you, what does military service mean to you?
Military service is very patriotic to me.
So where do you live, Steven?
I live in North Providence, Rhode Island.
And you work around there? What do you do for work?
I work at Providence College at Raymond Dining Hall, and I wash the tables, Paul.
Oh, nice. What else do you do in your spare time? I believe you participate in the Special Olympics, right?
Yes, I do. I do track with the Wapala Warriors, and I do bowling with the Cranston Cougars.
Are you a good bowler?
Very good bowler.
I stink at it. I hit the gutter more than I do anything else. And so the Dream Ride, are you able to tell me a little bit about the Dream Ride and what that is?
Yes, it is a fun event for a Special Olympic athlete just like me, and it's in Farmington, Connecticut, and Flame plays there, and there's a lot of fun stuff to do, you know.
That's cool.
Yeah.
And also a night to shine. What is a night to shine all about?
Okay, so Night to Shine is a prom for people who really didn't have a chance to go to their high school proms or the senior proms, and it's sponsored by the Tin Table Foundation, and yeah, so it's a fun event.
So you get all dressed up in a tuxedo and all that?
Yes, you do. Yep.
That's awesome. You've done some volunteer work, a lot of volunteer work as of recent, actually, with your father. He does a lot of veterans outreach, and you've participated in some of those events, and so have other members of your family. What has that experience been like? For instance, like at the Big E.
Big E was fantastic to me, and I'm going to do it again this year.
And is there anything about the Big E that really, really stood out to you or that you really liked?
A lot of the veterans were there, like Kyle was there, B-Dubs were there, you were there, Mom was there, Dad was there, Dana was there. Yeah, we turned into one big family and help our veterans.
That's awesome, Steven. So if you had a message that you'd like to share with the audience out there, the people who have served in the military, our veterans, our nation's heroes, what would you like to say to them?
Well, I would like to say I'm very proud of you guys, and I hope my sister Elizabeth joins the VA. Signs on for the VA.
Well, Steven, I want to say thank you so much for coming on the podcast today.
You're welcome.
Allowing me to interview you. And thank you so much for all your volunteer work that you do for our nation's heroes. I appreciate it very much.
You're welcome.